Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and I'm back, baby. Of course, if you watch every day, it doesn't feel like I missed a day, but I actually haven't played arena in about a week. Maybe it's like 5 or 6 days. It's been a while. I've been out on the road in Philadelphia, well, actually Oaks, Pennsylvania. Place called Oaks. It's way outside of Philadelphia, but I was at the Too Many Games convention, which was absolutely epic, and thank you to everybody who came out to see me, especially Sunday. Sunday was a lot of people wanting to play Commander and hang out, and God, so many people who said they've been watching me for a year and a half, 2 years every day, and that's crazy. You guys are crazy. But thank you. I appreciate it a lot. It means a lot to me. And it just kind of revives me. It fills me right back up. Just ready to go back into the arena and face the evils that await us. But as I get off a plane and haven't played in a week, it's like, what am I going to do? Well, allow me to present my deck. Is blue-white control. It's the same darn type of blue-white control deck I've been playing off and on for, well, since Kamigawa, I guess, because March of Otherworldly Light was certainly an important addition, and so was Farewell. So those cards are kind of a big deal. And Streets of New Capenna, do we have anybody? Capenna? We got any Capenna stuff here in the deck? I don't think so. Not even the cycle lands, because I want more untapped lands that do what I need to do. But hey, you guys have seen all the new Capenna cards worth seeing at this point anyway, so we may as well just play some stuff that we like. So why this deck? I kind of pronounced blue-white control dead, to be honest, when Ob Nixilis came out. But Ob Nixilis has taken a big backseat, and while I still think it's a very, very powerful best-of-one card, I don't see it as much. Now that I say that, I'll probably play against it on the draw a few times in this video, but I haven't seen it in a while. So Ob Nixilis is definitely a card that buries this deck, but if they're not playing it in best-of-one and they can't sideboard it in because we're not playing best-of-3, then we have a good chance. The key cards for this deck are Wandering Emperor and Devious Cover-Up. We're basically going to eventually kill the opponent with 2/2 Samurai tokens, or they're going to scoop because they know that Devious Cover-Up is going to loop Devious Cover-Up and 3 other answer cards back into the library over and over and over again until the opponent can't take it anymore. I also have 2 Hall of the Storm Giants, which can often also end the games. I'd actually cut the Amiria's Calls because I just wanted to hit every single land drop and didn't find that I needed the 4/4 Angels very much, and we're going to see how that goes in this particular game. I really miss Divide by Zero. Getting to just fetch Mascot Exhibition and also interact with the opponent, that was a win con. Let me tell you, that was a win con. Good and bad matchups. Probably not going to be any kind of Anvil deck unless I get very, very lucky. The Boros matchup depends a lot on who goes first and the quality of the draw. And the Is It matchup is always difficult because Goldspan Dragon is a heck of a card, but we have enough interaction with Test of Talents, Negate, Disdainful Stroke in the deck, as well as spot removal, that I think we can at least make the game with Is It interesting and see where it goes. So yeah, the post-game wraps are coming back, so you don't need to know all of these stats or even necessarily hear me say that you're cool right this second. And for those of you saying that the microphone had a weird sound, I discovered it was the fan in my room. Is like 100 degrees in this room that day, and apparently I can't run the fan because it adds some weird background thing to the mic. If you're still hearing it, like a ringing type sound at the end of everything I say, let me know. But what I found talking with a live audience on Twitch is that when I turned off the fan, that went away. So forgive me trying to keep my cool. If it got a little spicy in here, it's because I can't apparently have a fan on and also play Salty Arena. But I've really enjoyed my travels. Next up is Command Fest Indy, which is in early July, I believe the 8th through the 10th. So I'm coming back to Indianapolis. I was there earlier this year for SEG Con, and I did meet some fans there. It was the lowest turnout of places I've gone. I didn't hype it very well. I didn't talk about much. And also, it's an SEG Con. This is Command Fest. So if you bring your Commander decks, I would love to play with you. So check out Command Fest Indy. That is the next big event coming up, and I will see you there. And I've got 2 days left in season before this Mythic resets, so hopefully I can rank up a little bit today. And we're going to play Blue-White Control because I enjoy it, and that's the main reason, and give you guys all some nice toxic gamer list to just totally make your opponents miserable with. Leave them feeling like that scarecrow. Just like that. Let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin.
Sweep Spore Keeps. Do aggro decks have you pulling your hair out? Well, solve the problem and keep your hair.
Oh my god!
A good sweeper is a great way to just restore that nice clean board feeling, and Keeps is exactly what you need to keep your hair. Keeps provides quality expert care without ever visiting a doctor's office or pharmacy. So get yourself back in the arena and save time and money with Keeps. Each treatment plan comes with a full year of online unlimited messaging so you can connect with your prescribing doctor about anything, anytime. Whether you're looking to prevent hair loss, stimulate hair growth, or just take better care of the hair you have, Keeps has you covered. Keeps can't reverse baldness, but it can help you save what you have. It's the kind of product you have to start using before you need it. Okay, boom. How about that? Click the link in description and get Keeps today.
You think white mana is important? There we go. We still get a Doomscar. Nice. So, do we keep the Deluge and try to undo our mulligan here? If our opponent is aggressive, we're really going to need, like, Doomscar into Wandering Emperor. If they're not aggressive, we don't need this. So maybe what we actually put away is the March. Okay. Let's try that. See how that goes. What do you know? Well, I guess the arena hasn't changed much. Ooh, gross. That's going to get around to the Doomscar. Unless we kill it. But I think what we have to do is exile this. Maybe we can somehow hold out till turn 4, but I have a feeling they're going to play a Cavalier here. Oh, Brutal Cathar. Okay, that doesn't hurt as bad. Maybe we can get away with waiting one more turn on this Doomscar. But flipping this is not good. So maybe we exile the Kumano because we weren't going to get it anyway? No, that's silly. That is very silly. All right, I'm just going to hope that the Wandering Emperor stabilizes after this Doomscar. It's probably going to have 2 creatures to kill because this is going to flip, but that's okay. It's also a very cheap March if we have to do it. We'd like to see that. We do know they have the Thundering Riju, though. What else would they just have chilling in their hand here? Pirate Tree? Okay. Give it to him. Little life gain goes a long way. Have a 2/2. Since we just have another one to play anyway, we'll make the Luminarch get past this. There's the Riju. Took a minute, but it showed up. So the attack here, they're going to put a counter over there. Okay, so we have some interesting options. We could take 4 here, play the Emperor, make another 2/2, double block the Riju, and then minus the Emperor on the Aspirant. Then we take 4. Or we play Wandering Emperor. Yeah, I like that play. I like this. So we're going to still have a 2/2 around. And then we do get to exile the Luminarch as well. And I think I'm going to hold this in case they have another Riju. And I'm going to foretell this Doomscar. Yeah, we seem to have them in a tough spot now. Their curve wasn't the greatest, that's for sure. But we jumped all over it as soon as they missed a beat. Let's do some day-night shenanigans, shall we? Okay, adversary. What's down there? There's a royal eruption, so they can take out the 2/2. I'm sure they will. So we could exile the bloodthirsty adversary and give up revitalize, but revitalize is basically a fog effect here, and we can get another card if we're patient. They go face. Okay, sure. I think I'll just chump to gain the life. I don't need a 2/2 that badly. All right, day-night flip. Don't need the Jwaris anymore. I said I don't need the Jwaris anymore. And these lands can go. That's the Celestis start just putting up the numbers here. All right, get rid of that thing. Land? Ah, this is where Boros starts to fall apart very quickly. Very quickly. Devious cover-up is ready. Deluge. Let's just grab the most powerful cards. See, this is the fun part. A lot of you are like, the game's over. Why are they still playing Magic? I mean, I hope they do. This is just good old solitaire dirtle. I mean, you love to see it. The longer the game goes on, the more the game becomes inevitable. For those of you who actually take the time to watch my hype videos, you're very cool. I mean, let's just get this going. We're gonna build our own Sphinx's Revelations. Shuffle back in the life gain cards. Farewell and Field of Ruin, huh? I mean, I don't know what would make me need a farewell, but we will see. Why don't I just play the Wandering Emperor and start making 2/2s? That's aggro mindset. That's disgusting aggro mindset. We'll start making 2/2s when we're good and ready.
Not much of a road.
Do I look like I'm in a hurry? So this time I'm going to keep the Wandering Emperor around because it can make 2/2s next turn. It's not under any pressure. Their hand is toast. Yeah, all right. Warded up Brutal Cathar, sure. What do we want? I guess more of this is fun. Giving them cards seems unnecessary, but I guess I'll just grab the test. Get the Royal Eruptions out of their deck at some point. Alright, so it's nighttime, so double spell will flip. Double spell on my turn, though? Kind of lame. I do want to get some of these cards out of my hand, though. But nothing I really want to cast. You know what? Forget it. We'll just do this. You can have the life. It's fine. I'll take it. I'm trying to min-max this way too hard. They're really going to let me kill them. They're not going to let me kill them. See? There was about 2 minutes of stress and about 6 minutes of pure pleasure. Totally worth it. That looks like a Boros gamer. Nahiri? Boros Planeswalker? Yeah. Mulligan. Okay. Man, I want my free mulligan from EDH. My commander free mulligan. I'm really missing it. I've mulliganed each game so far. We'll put the Altawara back in the deck because drawing it later could be nice. Could be a spell later. Almost definitely is a land when you have it in the opener. Uh-huh. Same stuff, different day. So, play with fire. The face. Perhaps. Wow. Intense. Would really love a Jwari Disruption in this seat. This is mono red? Don't be the mono red with Bankbusters and Chandras. Don't be my mid-rangey mono red. Okay, good. Just straight up burn. Let's go. Revitalize says, let's do this. So does the Celestis. Although I'm sure I'm about to get chonked. Nope, just straight up playing with fire. Nothing but burn spell to face. I like it. Are they missing land? They did scry top. They did scry top. Does that mean I should blow up that den? I'm gonna do it. They scried top and they're missing land. Let's shuffle away what's probably a land on top of their library. That's good and evil, right? Good and evil? What kind of a... like, they're gonna quote me on that. Oh no, we gave them white! Maybe they were going to draw white anyway. I bet they were. I bet they were going to draw white anyway. That's a huge draw. Nope. Now, I could double spell here, just to trigger the Celestis again, gain another life. I think it's worth at least doing this and seeing if we want to proceed. Yeah, that'll do. They've got to be out of burn now, right? I think they're out of burn. Plus, if we play the field, we can pair it with the hall, and now we have a 7/7 blocker. Yep, here comes the cavalry. Don't need another land that badly. Let's see if they know about the hall. We'll see. I mean, I don't know what the heck they're supposed to do about that. The Ward 3 is a lot. So, to be fair, a lot of people see that play of like attack and then I power up Hall and then they scoop and they're like, ah, they forgot about Hall. And even I play that up. Sometimes it's the only thing you can do. In their shoes, maybe it's the only thing they can do in that spot is to try to hope I forgot about Hall or that I'm afraid to activate it. So, to be fair to them, which I'm not going to be very often, they probably forgot about Hall. All right, 2 games against Boros, 2 victories, but now it looks like a blue-white control opponent. Or they're just a Nico fan. But I often affiliate the colors that the avatar represents in Magic with what the opponent will play. They also have Tezzeret sleeves. So we have to decide whether or not to keep a hand with 2 Doomskars. They could be bluffing. They could be kidding. Also, we have Celestis, so it's possible we can loot these. I'm going to keep it. I'm very nervous that the opponent is a... Yep. Yeah. Ah, that's a good draw. That's a good draw. Delver. Oh. Maybe I do need Doomskar. Delver. It's that kind of deck. Oh, man. Okay. Okay, please don't flip. Don't flip. Don't you do it. Crap. And they probably have a million ways to phase and protect this. They say go. So we need to get set up for a little bit and then try to, I guess, fight our Doomskar through. Let's see if they'll counter this. It'd be nice to draw anything but that Disdainful Stroke, but the opponent likes to say draw go a lot with their deck, so we'll probably get several triggers out of this Celestis, and it could make a big difference in the game. All right, security bypass. They're tapping out, maybe? Let's see. White. So they could have Boon of Safety, but we can Jwari it. Cool. All right. Well, we got out of that. I guess I'm going to leave this up, but I'm not sure if I should. Storm Chaser Drake. So does the opponent paying 1 for that stop them from doing anything? If they had a way to phase this, I think they would have never tapped out. So I don't think they're going to get around this Doomscar. I don't think they are. Right, Revitalize. The Drake is the dangerous one. It's the card advantage that can keep them in this. So do I go for do I just go for a Doomscar here? I think I want to foretell it and try to resolve Memory Deluge first, but the opponent might draw a lot of cards next turn. All right. Feels weird. No, no, don't do it. Don't do it. March. Okay, they had a phaser. Oh, feels bad. Okay, that's probably game, unless we can figure out something to get out of this. Like that was disgusting. What I should have done is foretell. If I foretold this the turn before, I could have countered that March. Bad CGB. Bad. All right, I need to draw a removal spell. Just right off the top. Yeah. Never did have it. All right, they'll probably play another creature. We are definitely way behind now. They drew so many cards. But if they don't have another creature, we're well in the lead. Oh, it's a heavy hitter too. Gross. All right, we need to draw another removal spell right off the top. Easy. I do run a ton of them. Yeah, drawing like a Fateful Absence here, if the opponent doesn't have double protection up, will be good. Okay. I let them untap with all that mana. That said, they're going to be able to save this at least once. So let's say go. Let's get our Celestis to trigger. Let's discard this worthless Disdainful Stroke. Ooh. Okay. Oh my goodness. Do we let them put something on the stack? I think we do. I think we let them go a little further too. I think we let them try to commit a lot of these cards. Blessed Defiance. This says +2/+0 lifelink, and when it dies, okay? So now they have 3 open. I really hope they go for like 1 more. But if they discard a spell here, it's potentially lethal, so they don't have to go for more. At least if they phase it out. At least if they phase it out. Okay, now they're going to combat. If they phase it out, we don't die. Is what I'm trying to say in a very roundabout way. Yeah, there's UC. Okay. Before the connive, let's see if we can stop that. Now, if they have double UC, they win. Okay, that phases. Good. Good, good, good. That's what we were looking for. Now we need another instant speed removal spell. And we have Deluge and we have Celestis to try to find it. We Got it. Okay, we want to try to do that on their upkeep before they get to draw. So I'm going to try this first. Because I might want to Deluge and then have something to discard to the Celestis. No! Oh, man. Okay, so I should have resolved this first because I might have hit another interactive spell. Nah. Son of a... So they top decked that in their Connive, right? Or they would have played it last turn and just won. Oh, that's fortunate for them. That's so fortunate for them. Oh, it's a land. So this is not enough damage. They need to draw another way to target it. Because we're going to gain one. Hang in there. Draw nothing that targets. Draw another land for me. Come on. Come on. Are you kidding? They drew that back to back? Good game, I guess. Oh, nice draws, dude. Nice draws. Wow. Believe RMB watches my stream. Unless other people are named RMB, but you know, who knows in this world? Who knows what people just go around naming themselves? It's a very interesting hand. Do I have emotes off? I do have emotes off. That's weird. I only keep them off on the iPad. All right, I'm gonna foretell this Doomscar. I don't know if that's right with all these Jwaris. I don't know what I'm playing against. I'm playing against Angels. Okay, interesting. Good spot for Doomscars. Good spot for Jwaris too. A lot of expensive critters. I think I'm just gonna cut off cards that add more pressure and draw cards. Get the Jwaris cast. I think I try to Deluge this turn, Doomscar next turn. Ooh, that needs to be Jwari'd. It's 4 cards in one. It's not acceptable. Just hit land drop here. Let them resolve something. Another Jwari. Sure. It's pretty funny. Jwari Tribal. Okay, they resolve something pretty good. And that gets a shield counter? That's really good. Alright, that's probably the best thing that they could have had then. Need to find some exile effect for that, which I should have a good amount of in the deck.
This war is getting out of hand.
Okay, they're up to 6, so this probably won't work in the future. What? What? No. Really? Somebody gets me with the double Legion Angel here? The F? Cool. All right, well, Angels... So Angels used to be like easy matchup for Control, right? And it got really hard because the Angel decks are... Their creatures are so much harder to kill than they used to be. All right, 1 shield counter down. I'm not gonna hold this Jwari anymore, I don't think. I'm gonna need the mana. The Angels are so much harder to kill than they were in the past now. The mad lad who put 2 Legion Angels in the main and drew them both. Ugh, this makes me so micro salty. Uh-huh. Done. Leaves up 2 mana. Adios. What am I gonna do? Am I gonna take this? It's not like the Angels have a ton of haste, so another setup turn could be really valuable to me. And we do have Revitalize and such, and Wandering Emperor to reload our life total. They probably won't play anything, but if we find multiple removal spells... They also have the full 7 cards in hand. Ooh, they play a Call. Alright, they've got Eliza, which means they can get stuff back, but we can fare well. Emperor, yes. Land? No. Deluge? No. Doomscar. All the Doomscar. All right, get rid of those. Hopefully Doomscar can do some good for a while now. We've been absolutely wrecked. Okay. Another card with shield counters on it. Jesus. I guess we'll use a Wandering Emperor on that thing. Are shield counters even good in, like, standard? I find them I've found them really bad, like, every time I've played one. So we want to exile now before they get a chance to remove the counter, so they don't draw another card. Okay. That kills a shield counter. If they're trying to keep me from gaining the life, the shield counter just kind of saved me there. Funny. Alright, another Legion Angel. Let's be a little cheeky. Alright, we're trying to get somewhere now. I wonder if they have a Vanishing Verse for this Emperor, or if they've just drawn all threats. It's a lot of threats. Oh my. Alright, Doomscar number 3. Make a 2/2. Guess I'll play out this land. Trying to look for a window here where we can flashback one of these. And to do that, we have to catch them with just one creature. And they won't allow it. Alright, are we... So we've got to do this. Another farewell, huh? Alright, well that 4/6 is a big problem. And we still can't seem to get time.
Remember your training.
So, boom again. But we've drawn all the sweepers. We might run out someday. Who knows? But the opponent won't run out of angels, apparently, so... Touche. Oh! Do we have... We have a moment. Oh my god, we finally have a moment. Okay. Memory deluges are coming back. Now that's the turning point, baby. That's the turning point. Give me those toys. Kill that thing. Hit those land drops. Pump those tokens.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
Youthful Valkyrie, a 1/3. That's fine. On its own, that doesn't scare me. That we'll just say no to. And what do we get back? The sweepers? We have enough for the farewell nowadays. Yeah, we'll just... If their creatures can't survive, they can't beat us, right? All right, so Wandering Emperors. We've got one on the field, though. Maybe a Celestis is a good pick. Definitely going to take a March. You know, maybe we're just supposed to take all the removal. Ah, Celestis. Let's grind. Here comes a 4/4. Get him off 27. Here comes Celestis. Say go. Face? I'll take it. Okay, that triggers Celestis. Let's go. Exile this. Gain the life. Swing.
My judgment is final.
Let's go ahead and activate. Keep gaining the life back. Go, Celestis, go. You got this. Sure. Definitely the least scary of things I can come up against. All right. Exile there. And that's that. All right. Angels gave me a scare. That Elspeth was really good. Those shield counters were a pain, but outmaneuvered them with just a little luck. Like Rattle and Hum? It's a YouTube live album? Okay, white mana would be nice. Another mulligan. It's my third missing a color mulligan today. Ooh. I mean, I'm gonna keep it, but it's so slow. It is so slow. Yeah, this might just be a non-game. We'll see. Den. This is mono red. They're bloodthirsty. All right, guys, come on. Top deck a castable card, please. All right, can't do it. But at least maybe we blow up this den this turn, and it's not a complete waste. Okay, 16. Brutal. Sure. Well, not the start you want in any way against Boros, that's for sure. Oh my gosh, we've just drawn nothing but land. On the bright side, we'll get to farewell. So if we say go here, this flips, but maybe we just exile it with Wandering Emperor anyway. Ugh, it's like we pay 1 life to kill it. Ugh. And then we get Thundering Rejude probably. Okay, another Bloodthirsty. They don't have Play with Fire, or it would have held priority. They probably have another Brutal. But Otawara can be really good against that here. Actually, if they have another Brutal, they can't hit the token. That's cool. Right, so here's Riju. They attack all, we take 6, 7, and we kill one thing, but then we farewell. What do we do? What do we do? I don't think we want to farewell very much here. Let's try to buy time. Maybe we draw a Jawari or find a Jawari off the Deluge and everything's a lot better. See if they have a land. No. Okay. Hit. Yes. And we'll take this as well. Big plays, baby. Big plays. They might have another coming right up, so I can't get cocky or anything. You know, we have 2 farewells in our deck. We put one on the bottom. We drew the other one off the top. Then we drew the other one again. Shuffler, are you rigged? Real talk, Shuffler, are you rigged? I think the right play is to foretell the Doomscar, cast the Revitalize, and try to hit a Jwari, but we failed. All right, dead to Royal Eruption. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Hopefully they spend their mana on a Royal Eruption here. And hopefully they don't have 2. Hopeful. Yeah, play creatures with summoning sickness. Yeah, there we go. Bring him out. Royal me, baby. Actually, I hope they don't. Because then they have to spend the mana on a future turn. There it is. All right, they need to have another one. Not the most impossible thing in the world, but let's say, should I exile the graveyard because of Bloodthirsty Adversary? I'm dead to an adversary anyway, so that doesn't make sense. We'll just do creatures. And Royal. Or Adversary. Or Riju. Yep, all of these things work. You can't get away with turns 1, 2, and 3 doing nothing against the deck. You just can't. Rick! You ready to fight, Rick? Look! Plays I can make it in the early game and both my colors. That's a keep. Not an aggro mage and says hello? Must be a fan. Oh boy. Is it going to be one of these games? It's a good time to draw all my counter spells, I'll say that. I think I play around a Jwari here. Celestis is too valuable. Foretell something. Thank you. That's what we're looking for. I don't foretell these. I discard them. Field of Ruin. I've got 4 and 2 halls. How many does the opponent have? We're going to be looking for opportunities to Field of Ruin their Field of Ruin. Ooh, so does that mean we don't play the hall into it? I think that's what that means. So since we have Deluge and Test, we're not going to use the Celestis here. Opponent does nothing. Opponent plays tapped land, getting that 1 life. Do they want to fight? Negate. Sure. That's okay. Well, I gotta play out this hall now. Eventually I flash them back, so it's fine. Timing is interesting. They want to hook me up with more mana mid counterfight. Maybe they have a 4 mana play here, like that they're going to go for, like Devious Cover Up. If they do and we test it, they're kind of dead. Oh, nothing. Okay, wow. Lands, cool. I mean, you take them. It is the control mirror. I mean, I'm flashing back Memory Deluge. If they draw Test of Talents, I'm gonna cry. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's do this. Get a nice little draw 2, discard 2 from our Celestis. Tempting, but no. I love keeping the deserted beaches. I love having easy peasy mana, but the Field of Ruins are too valuable, and March could have a role to play. They might have their own Celestis. There's a lot of things they could have. Hullbreaker Horror. Oh, there's a cave. Okay. Okay, I see you. I see you. Weird. They're trying to keep me from deluging. I'll just take 3. Yeah, they're trying to occupy my mana so I don't flashback Memory Deluge because they don't have an answer to it. This game's over. I could field then Deluge, but if I blow up their land, then they might have the mana to counter it. And I wouldn't have the mana to protect it. So, playing around worst case scenarios instead of trying to optimize for micro value. Ooh, that field though? Oh, they don't have the mana to activate it. It's fine. Jawari's an interactive card, but it's probably not going to hit anything. Let's take the Emperors, I guess. They're even good against Hullbreaker Horrors. And now we could march this. And try to save our Field of Ruins. Yeah, I like it better. Didn't want to march it before because there might be a Hullbreaker Horror around any corner. Fading Hope. It's weird. But hey, still kind of a Stone Rain Yourself moment. Odawara. Let's go ahead and pick on the Field of Ruin here. Field your field. There should be 2 planes still in the deck. We have drawn a lot of our basics, which is a little unfortunate. Someone's starting to really bust out the ropes on some of these. Maybe they're wondering why we do this. It's because eventually Hall can take over the game. I know we're down 1, but we can shuffle it back in. Also, eventually, we might just end up Field of Ruining them into oblivion, and the opponent just packs it up. Okay, they did not want to play that mirror. They didn't even get to discover our Test of Talents. And we are back for the post-game wrap, and I'm pulling up the stats powered by MTGA Assistant, but you probably saw that in the corner of the overlay, we have that sweet tracker that is showing us game by game how we're doing. So many of you who are paying attention at the end of each game already know the answer, but we went 4-2 for a 66% win rate. Wait, where's the evidence? CGB, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Your deck has never won more than 2 games in a row. I'll show you. Or will I? I'm trying to show you. It's not working. It's pulling up the wrong thing. There it is. Evidence. The return of the post-game wraps. You thought they were gone forever. They're not gone forever. They just took a little vacay. That's all. I actually think the deck is potentially even better than it showed because I definitely mulliganed more than I'd like to. And mulligans in best of one are pretty punishing because most aggro decks especially and monocolor decks don't have to mulligan at all. So this deck has a little bit of a more challenging mana base. Maybe you want to trim back on the Field of Ruins and you want to run some like Tranquil Coves or something like that. It could probably add something to the deck for sure. But Field of Ruin has an important role in the mirror, and we saw in the very last game, the long game sort of getting mana dominance with Field of Ruin is pretty important, and not dying to creature lands is pretty important. Nobody in this video activated a creature land and was able to hit us except for the last opponent when we very much let it happen. So that's saying something in Field of Ruin's favor. Farewell is a very expensive card. It's nice to have an out to all kinds of situations, but I don't know if Farewell belongs in the deck. It got used. I mean, it was good enough, and I guess it bailed me out of some spots. I also never exiled any artifacts or enchantments, just creatures. It's also not good against Boros. The haste is just brutal. From Boros, and you need to draw a lot more marches and absences, and you have to get lucky and Jwari their curve so that they don't just curb stomp you. But it's a very playable matchup. At least it's the kind of matchup that blue-white can compete in and on a good day come out ahead in. The Celestis was clutch. I would continue to run this, and this is the main reason for those of you who love Devastating Mastery because of me, or because of just you love the card. But like, I played in a lot of other videos, so people are probably asking in the comments, what about Devastating Mastery? Celestis is the main reason. This card sticking on the battlefield is a difference maker. We saw that in the games that we won. So, big fan of Celestis here. Big fan of the almost no win con blue-white control. Okay, I had a quest today to cast 700 it was a 750 gold quest to cast like 30 creature spells. Guess what? Didn't succeed. No regrets. Because I really like this deck. It makes me smile. And if you're going to do something for the rest of this standard format all frickin' summer long, do something that makes you smile. Thank you for watching this video. It's good to be back. As always, I will see you in the next one. You're cool.